TikTok is secretly ripping you off, and in this video I will show you how much they are stealing. My name is Ali. I am from 5x Dashboard. We specialize in helping e-commerce brands grow to 100 brands in GMV within 3 to 4 months of starting. And in this video I will be showing you some of the softwares that you can use to see your actual net profit in real time. Also, I will be telling you some of the different types of costs that TikTok is charging you that you actually could be unaware about. So let's jump to my screen. TikTok shop net profit. I was on a call with a client yesterday, and they were basically telling me that in Feb they did 180 grand, and at that moment they were pretty happy about the kind of GMV, the kind of revenue they were hitting. But when they saw the payout, when they did the math after a month, they actually realized that they lost quite a lot of money in the process. So it's very important that you really understand and know your numbers from the day one in the real time. So to really know your TikTok shop net profit, there are three types of costs that you would be fetching from different places to really know your numbers. Now, seller center costs are all the costs that you can find from TikTok shop seller center. Now, seller center costs are the costs that you will need to fetch from TikTok shop seller center directly from the finance section. A landing cost is the cost of manufacturing the product, having it in your warehouse. And then there are some indirect expenses. Maybe you have hired any agency to help you out, maybe you are paying a retainers to the creators, maybe you have office rent space, maybe you did a photography especially for TikTok shop. So any cost which you pay outside the platform are the indirect expenses. So some of the examples of the seller central costs are standard affiliate commission, shop ads commission, affiliate partner commission, GMV max ads cost. These are all the costs that you are going to fetch from the TikTok shop seller center directly. Promos, refund administration fee, FBT fee, TikTok shipping, warehouse service fees, campaign service fee. You may not actually know, but TikTok is charging you a campaign service fee. Warehouse service fee is more relevant and becomes humongous if you are doing FBT. I've seen TikTok charging like $2,000, $2,500 after a couple of weeks in the form of the warehouse service fee, which is humongous and massive, makes no too little sense. Campaign service fee, customer paid shipping, referral fees, typically around 6% of the GMV. That's not the exact formula, but it's typically around 6% depending on your category as well. And then you will have the landing cost, right? For each product, the purchase cost, cost of goods sold, freight, shipping to the warehouse, custom duties and import taxes, insurance, packaging and labeling costs, handling and warehousing service fee. Landing cost is basically the cost it took you to have the products in your USA warehouse. And then there are indirect expenses. These can be in plenty of forms, but for your reference, it could be agency retainers, creator retainers, tools cost. Maybe you are using Cloudata, maybe you are using Fastmost, maybe you are using Kixmon to know your profit, or maybe you are using 5x Creator Board for automation of creator communities. So you can count those expenses as indirect expenses. Now, of course, it is hard for you to really know your numbers. Really, if you want to optimize, if you are losing a money, you only know you are losing a money. If you really want to optimize the process, how would you know where you are actually losing the money? Whether is it FBT fee, which is costing you more, and maybe you need to switch to seller shipping. Maybe you are paying too many commissions. Maybe you need to adjust your shop ads commission, or maybe you are spending too much money on the ads. So to really know all of those numbers, you probably need a software which is going to track all of that. And for this, the most accurate tool present in the market is Kixmon.com. This is the most accurate tool which is gonna use TikTok API. This is very safe. You can also find it in the TikTok app store. It uses TikTok APIs to really show you the real numbers you are making on the platform. So let me give you a quick walkthrough on how to use it. Of course, once you log in to the Kixmon, you are going to authorize your shop and authorize the ad account. Is safe. It uses TikTok APIs. As I said before, a software is being approved by the TikTok platform. You can find it in the app store. It is 100% meeting all the privacy policies, etc. So this is the main dashboard where you would see a high level of the stuff like your GMV, orders, items sold, returns, advertisement costs, affiliate commission, gross profit and net profit. Here you can also see the breakdown of the profit product wise. You can also see how many samples you sent, the GMV, sales, promos, referral fee, shipping, affiliates, ads cost, refund cost, cost of goods sold, gross profit, expense and net profit. If you scroll up, you go to the P&L page. Here you will see a very detailed breakdown on everything. Here you will see your GMV, gross sales, any shipping income. If you are charging your customer any income, you will see it here. Sales unit sample, how many samples you have been sending, promos or the seller discount that you have given to the customer, advertising costs, and it will also account for ads credits. So you could be getting ads credits from the TikTok shop that you may not be aware about, and this is something that you can only find in the TikTok ads manager. Shipping costs, so you could be doing either seller shipping, TikTok shipping, FBT. If you are doing seller shipping, then you will need to put the estimated seller shipping cost in the product section, product wise. You can also do it variation wise. If you are doing TikTok shipping FBT, then the software will automatically fetch the cost from the seller center, and co-funded free shipping reimbursement, if you are getting any of those, it will automatically account for that. Refund cost, and then come the referral fee, affiliate commission. There are three types of commissions that you could be paying: affiliate shop ads commission, affiliate partner commission, affiliate commission. Non-order adjustment could be humongous, especially if you are doing FBT. You will be surprised how much warehouse service fee that TikTok is charging. It's in a big number, definitely. Cost of goods sold, gross profit, and expenses, and net profit. Once you come on the product page, and the moment you authorize Kixmon with your seller center, it would readily fetch all the products that you have listed in the seller center, and you will automatically see it here. You won't have to edit them again. Everything that you have in seller center, it will fetch it here. And here what you really need to do is to update your cost of goods sold and shipping cost. Now in terms of this shipping cost, this is becomes super relevant if you are doing seller shipping, but even when you are doing FBT or TikTok shipping, the software will take this shipping initially on the day of order as an estimated shipping fee. But if you are doing TikTok shipping or FBT, the software will automatically replace the estimated shipping with the actual shipping that you are paying, and that's why I say that this is very accurate. But if you are doing seller shipping, then it will stay consistent, and you will put up here, and that's the cost of goods sold. You can also just click here, and then if you have a separate or different cost of goods sold for each variation, you can do that. There is also an option of import, where if you have any file that you are using for your Shopify or Amazon, as long as you have the SKU name, you can upload the existing file from here, and it will readily update all the cost of goods sold that you have. Another option that you will get is, if you really click on it and you want to update your cost of goods sold, you can just turn on this toggle, which means that this cost of goods sold would apply to all the previous orders that this product has got. But if you really want this to apply to the future orders, then you are going to keep this off. Coming to the expense page, here you can click on new expenses. You can select the date. You can say whether it's one time, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly. You can name it. For example, I would say cater fee, and then I will put up the amount which is gonna apply, and of course it will affect the net profit that you are making. This is the order page. Order page is just for your help. If you really want to see the breakdown of any order, that how the math has been done, you would click here. Estimated amount will show you the profit order wise, and then the ads page, it will show you how much ad spend you have been doing in the recent past. Sometimes you may face an issue. I think they are working on it, that if your ad doesn't get sync readily, you can use this option, sync with the TikTok ads. You can select the time range, and they will update the ads again. You don't have to do it all the time, but sometimes if for some reason, for whatever reason, you find it missing, you can update your ads cost from here again. So yeah, very accomplished software, very accurate, that you can use to really know how much profit that you are making. Most of the sellers on the TikTok shop are actually not making profit, and they are not aware about it. There are, of course, understanding the nature of the market, where you would have to send the samples, you would have to run the ads, you will have to pay commission to the creators. Really understanding the market, it is a little tricky to be profitable on the platform. But yeah, if you really want to understand your number, Kixmon is the best software and tool that you can use to know your real net profit. It's gonna fetch everything by TikTok API, very secure, very safe. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, please subscribe it, like it, and so that I can continue to make more valuable videos for you.